What you have seen on the footage is an S1 device. It's the smallest version of a professional turbo digger. You have seen that this tool can cut through clay, wood, and stones. But how did the operators do it? The first thing you should be aware of is your working pressure. When you want to do tough labor, a low pressure will cause unsatisfying results. Higher pressure will increase the power, but be careful. Too much pressure might cause some damage to your device. Always stick to a maximum of 7 bar. And of course, the pressure is not the only important thing. Whatever you do, you should always choose the proper insert tool. If you work on tough ground, take an insert spade. If you want to work on stones, take a chisel. If you want to work on roots, you should use a sharp insert spade, or probably the best choice might be a root spade. One thing seems to be quite obvious: a sharp tool will always cut better than a dull tool. If you are not sure what your challenge is, then it might be a good idea to have 2 insert spades, a dull one to dig and a sharp one to cut. Finally, let's not forget about the most important thing in everything: the technique. Well, let's have a closer look, and maybe in slow motion. As you can see on the next clip, the operator is constantly moving the device. It doesn't matter if you move it back and forth or from side to side, but moving the device will help the tool to cut through stones. The more you move, the better it works. You should push the device downwards with a force of at least 150 Newton. The more you push, the better it works. So, what about roots now? The principle remains the same. Pushing and movement is necessary. What is also important is the right angle. The root should not jump up and down, but it should be mounted tightly in the soil. And remember to always use a sharp blade. If you are still not satisfied with the performance of your turbo digger, it might be necessary to switch to the next size.